9. Now, with that much power to boast, the Realme 10 is able to take on allowing playthroughs through games with high refresh rates for those that support it. This can also be observed given these benchmarks behind me from League of Legends Wild Rift, or even as well PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds or PUBG Mobile. You can even play high or medium settings on Garena Call of Duty Mobile, Pokemon Unite, and even Apex Legends Mobile. But also to mention, Mobile Legends is supporting ultra graphics on this smartphone. But of course, let's not just talk about the numbers here. I'd like to show you guys a good glimpse of just how the Realme 10 can perform under certain loads. And with this, I'd like to call on one of the pillars of Philippine esports, our very own RMC caster, OSX, to show us a quick tour of how much the Realme 10 can truly perform. So take it away. You good? All right, there's your microphone.
Check. Yeah.
There we go.
Hello and thank you, Jim, for that introduction. So let's get one thing straight. I'm not a tech-savvy person myself,
Okay.
but let's not get that in the way. Because right now, this phone, regardless of what I'm experiencing, a good processor is always the heart of the smartphone. Just as Jim said, it's powered by the Helio G99 MediaTek processor. So right now, I'll leave the numbers after you.
Okay.
You do you, bro. But what I can do right now is to test the Realme 10 in a real-world scenario, just like this. So I'm about to check all of the apps at the same time, and I'm going to go back to the first app that I opened. I'll start with the dialer. So, yep, your normal dialing methods day, and let's take a selfie together if you want.
Sure, if you want
See?
to.
There you go.
Okay.
And let me open my messages. Okay. And let me open one more thing. Some notes that I do mostly when I do the groceries. So when I go back to the first app that I left, it's still here. The numbers 02608 is still here, and all of the apps present are still working and not being rebooted after you close it. So that's one thing that I love about the Realme 10.
Okay. That's just a glimpse, guys. There's more to it than that, right?
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
Again, that was just a glimpse of what the Helio G99 processor on the Realme 10 can actually do. But it doesn't stop there. You see, I did mention battery efficiency earlier, and it is yet another factor on what the G99 on the Realme 10 is actually able to dish out. So this, again, is one of, if not the best, 4G processors right now with a 6-nanometer processor architecture in the market. Given that it has a high transistor density, which basically translates to 20% lowered power consumption versus its predecessors, thus allowing, like what was mentioned, longer use throughout the day. So, lastly, the Realme 10 will also come packed with a 5,000 milliampere battery. This is paired with 33 watts of Super VOOC charging technology that allows the Realme 10 to be charged from 0 to 50% within only 28 minutes. And to showcase this once more, let's call on our host, Nicole, to also sort of give us a glimpse on how good the Realme 10's battery
Hi,
is.
Jim.
Hi, Nicole.
So I brought my own phone with me also,
All right.
just in case, on
Okay.
Realme 10.
Okay. So, Nicole, what kind of lifestyle do you usually live every day?
Okay, so I start my day at 7 a.m.
7 a.m.
Yes, and then I have to do work and Viber my management all the time because they're super makulit. And I have to do all of this with music on. Like, I can't do things, I can't be as productive without music. And we know that that consumes a lot of battery life also. And then I end up here at an event and I have to take a lot of content from photos to videos. So, hindi pa tapos yung araw, patay na yung phone ko. Pero ako, I'm still very much alive. So how does my phone keep up with me?
Exactly. Okay, tama yun. So far, with the Realme 10, since you also just got the phone, right, how has it been? Has it been better versus your previous phone?
Definitely. As in, more than the functions, it is very, very reliable. Like, I don't have to scramble for a charger every now and then and rush to my car after every ganap or event para lang makapag-charge na masaksak ko na tong phone ko na to, di ba?
True.
Hindi pa ako tapos makipag-usap sa mga tao.
Okay.
So, that's the best part about it.
Okay, I think one of the things to also sort of give them a glimpse of what it is to show your screen on time on your phone, right?
Okay. Let
So,
me check.
Okay.
Kung safe ba? Pakita.
Wait lang. Battery consumption lang
Incriminating.
naman.
No, I'm kidding. So here is my phone, my battery life. There.
Currently, it's 70%.
All right. So ito, ang daming socials ko na nito, and I was playing music the whole time at 200% volume pa. But I still have 70%. It barely hurt the battery of my phone, and patapos na tayo sa event natin.
No, that's magfo 4:30 na.
Yeah,
Nice.
so it's still alive. And I love that it has a lot of data available for you also. So it tells you how much time your battery still has, like 1 day, 4 hours and 25 minutes pa. And it also has options as to which apps you can turn off because it's
Yeah.
too draining.
Yeah.
Which is sometimes we forget to, like, kung hoarder ka in real life, baka hoarder ka
Hoarder.
rin sa apps. All tabs are open, di ba?
Yeah.
So at least it's very, very informative in that way.
Exactly. Because, apps running in the background, they can also contribute, and not only to data consumption, but battery consumption also. So I guess that's a testament.
Yes.
It is reliable when it comes to battery life, guys.
All right.
Thank you so much, Nicole.
Jim.
Okay. But again, ang dami ko nang sinabi, pero it's just the tip of the iceberg. You see, additional features on the Realme 10 come equipped with also those that can ramp up one's experience with this smartphone. Why? You see, we also want to answer problems such as slow app switching, slow app launching, and having limited storage space with the Realme 10. So let's go over the solutions that we have one by one, shall we? First off, we've finally come to a point wherein our beloved DRE, or dynamic RAM expansion technology, will now get an even bigger boost. Why? From 5 gigabytes before, it now has the capacity to use up to 8 gigabytes of the internal storage of the phone and add it to the already embedded 8 gigabytes of physical RAM, ramping up the Realme 10's RAM to up to 16 gigabytes. This just means that you can have a lot more apps open, reduce the amount of time to launch the said apps, and be able to switch between them with ease. And if you're wondering if that will eat up the memory of your phone, you don't need to worry. Why? Because the Realme 10 will come in two variants. First off, there's an 8 gigabyte of RAM and 128 gigabytes of internal storage variant. That's one. The second being 8 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of internal storage. You see, these both variants, all the Realme 10, are also expandable at up to 1 terabyte with a micro SD card, given that it has a triple card slot. So, all those features that I've talked about so far, and that's only the performance side of things. But now let's move on to something of a space also on the camera department. Wow. Okay, so the Realme 10 houses a 50 megapixel AI color camera. This makes use of technologies that have been developed over the years by Realme globally. These consist of the ProLight imaging technology found on the Realme 9 Pro Plus, which was released early this year. And this time, it's also paired with Flash Night View algorithm. This allows the Realme 10 to capture shots at night by up to 121% more in terms of capture speed. Now, what does that give you? It gives you a rapid shot, which captures clearer and more astounding photos. In addition to that, on the front of the phone, the 16 megapixel front camera of the Realme 10 makes use of clear fusion algorithm. This was also seen on the Realme 9. So it provides perfect clarity when taking selfies. But now, aside from photos and images, let's move on to the Realme 10's display. Okay? So this one will answer 3 pain points. The first one being a flat-looking color display. The second is low brightness. And the third is unpleasant image trail. So to address those 3 things, the Realme 10 comes first off with a Super AMOLED display, having a refresh rate of 90 Hertz for a smooth experience, while also allowing high-touch sampling with its capacity of 360 Hertz, the touch sampling rate. This also gives you solid quality, colors, and viewing experience with an FHD plus resolution and 1,000 nits of brightness, perfect under sunlight. Now, for those concerned also about protection, not only does the Realme 10 actually come out of the box with a pre-installed screen protector and a case, but it also is using Corning Gorilla Glass 5 at the display panel, okay? But now I know I've said too many numbers, too many jargons, especially for that last part. But let's also call on, this time, my third sort of apprentice, our very own social media trainee, Elaine, for her to flex the Realme 10's gorgeous display. So take it away, Elaine.
Thank you, Jim. As a new part of the Realme team, we make it our personal task to properly get to know the smartphones we're launching. Being an avid binge watcher myself, I always appreciate a clear and crisp display. That's why I was so excited when I heard about the Realme 10. After turning it on, it's obvious that Realme did not compromise on this phone's display. It's vibrant, bright, and an absolute eye candy. Isn't it so nice to look at? Here, I'll show you what I mean. Here's the...
So from the get-go, I guess it's obvious.
Yes. So here I have two smartphones. The one on the left is the Realme 10, and the one on the right is a smartphone right around the same price as the Realme 10, but only has an LCD display.
Okay.
But it's really obvious that the one on the right is far more superior than the one on the left. Here's the clip as a sample.
So it's really, really clear, though.
Yes,
there is a
very
dimming of
clear.
sort on the phone at the lower part, right?
Yes. Looks like Realme 10 is my new binge-watching buddy from now on.
Okay.
Back to you, Jim.
All right, thank you, Elaine. Thank you, thank you. Okay, now that we've covered all of that, I'd also like to announce a few things about the Realme 10. You see, this is also certified with TUV or TUV SUD 36-month fluency rating. That's something new to the ears of most of the people here. So I'll just tell you what it is. It's a guarantee of the phone retaining its performance for up to 36 months or 3 years after it's been taken out of the box and used. We've also covered the front. Now let's also look at the bottom of the phone. So for the Realme 10, this houses a single firing downward loudspeaker. And it also has the 3.5mm headphone jack, which we all really, really love. For the speaker, by the way, we call it the 200% Ultra Boom speaker. Why? You can access this mode by, of course, just pressing once more on the volume rocker or the volume button of the Realme 10. And then after that, it will hit from 100 to instantly 200% for a louder and crisper sound quality for your gaming sessions and multimedia sessions as well. Finally, for the last aspect of the aesthetics of this phone, its minimalist design on the back. You see, the Realme 10's design is what we'd like to call the light particle design. This is made with a plasma atom coating process, and its design is meant to recreate moving and colliding bodies in outer space. You would see sweeping beams of light on the Realme 10's Rush Black variant, and of course, a shine of brilliant light with its white variant, or rather, the Clash White variant. This Realme 10 is also currently globally the slimmest number series smartphone yet from Realme at 7.95 millimeters thin, while also retaining its lightweightedness at 178 grams. So, imagine all that power, all that performance, great design, and intensive features all packed into a smartphone at its price point. And since I said price point one more time, let's talk about the most awaited section of this launch, the price. So I know our viewers are already at the edge of their seats, and most of our guests have already had a glimpse of what the price really is. So, how much exactly is the Realme 10? Let's get right to it. First, a recap though. This Realme 10 This Realme 10 with its MediaTek Helio G99 processor, 5,000 milliamperes of battery with Super VOOC charging at 33 watts and a 90 Hz Super AMOLED display. 8 plus 128 gigabytes of internal storage will be available for only 12,999 pesos. Okay, there's a second variant though. The second one. 8 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of internal storage. This will come at a suggested retail price of only 14,999 pesos. But the fun doesn't stop there. I've said too much, but the fun doesn't stop there. We have great news for everyone who wants to get their hands on the higher RAM variant, a higher storage variant. But first, for the 8 plus 128, starting tomorrow at November 10, 2022, you can head on to any official Realme store near you nationwide to avail a Realme 10 8 plus 128. But for the 8 plus 256 gigabyte variant at 14,999, this one will be available for pre-order from November 26 to December 2 of this year, 2022. This will also come with a freebie, a Realme Cobble Bluetooth speaker worth 1,590 pesos. So to all of our viewers who are on the lookout for the higher storage variant, please mark your calendars. Again, I'm saying the dates one more time. November 26 to December 2 of 2022. But again, there are more things to discuss. More offline offers await our squad, as the Realme 10 will also be available with even more flexible payment options for it to be allowed to be taken by everyone for their loved ones and for themselves this yellow Christmas. You see, the Realme 10 at its 8 plus 128 variant will also be available via credit card installment payment options at 0% interest at either a 6-month or 12-month program, plus with our valued partner Home Credit, the Realme 10 at 8 plus 128 will also be available at either 6 or 9 months, again, at 0% interest. And as an added bonus, all offline purchases of the Realme 10 are viable for entry into our Realme With You Christmas Grand Raffle promo that Austin mentioned earlier. So all you have to do is follow the given instructions for that promo and grab your very own Realme 10 now. Again, epic performance, new vision. But that's not all that we've prepared for you guys this yellow Christmas. For our online deals and promos, especially this coming 11/11, here's Mr. Ryan Ung, Realme's e-commerce lead, to tell you all about the e-commerce offers that we'll be having for the Realme 10 and the entire Run2 technology lineup. So Ryan, take it away.
Thank you, Jim, for the details walkthrough of the Realme 10 product. And that's right, our online offers this yellow Christmas campaign are just as epic as the Realme 10. Let's begin with the exclusive early bird deals for the Realme 10, shall we? For our initial selling online, starting 6 p.m. today, effective November 9, the 8GB plus 128GB variants of the Realme 10 will be available on TikTok Shop for only 11,999 peso. As our TikTok exclusive promo, it will have a discount of 1,000 peso off, and it will come with a free Cobble Bluetooth speaker worth of value 1,590, and it will be available for the first 100 buyers only. So make sure tune in into our official TikTok page, Alliance Realme PH. On the Double 11 Mega Campaign sales for both Lazada and Shopee, the Realme 10 8GB plus 128GB variants will be available in limited quantity for only just 10,999 peso, which is a huge 2,000 discount from its original SRP. It will also come with an extended 1-year warranty. Double 11 promotions are active from November 11th to November 13th only, so don't miss out. And now, let's move on to other Double 11 deals and other e-commerce platforms for the entire Realme lineup. So, starting off with Lazada, the fan favorite C series will have a big discount as well, including the 2 variants of C35 and the newly launched C33, which will be available for as low as 6,499 peso. The Band 2 will also be available from its original price of 2,490 SRP all the way down to just only 879 peso only, followed by the best-selling watch tree at only 2,299 and newly launched Buds T100 at a price of just 879 peso. Another must-have item is the Power Bank 3i for just only 699 peso. These items are at their lowest prices guarantee on Lazada on Double 11 Mega Sales events. Moving on selected products with freebies, we'll be having the GT Neo 3 will also be available at the price of 24,999 peso and will come with a free power bank too that houses 10,000 watt. Not just only that, but for every purchases of the realme books and realme Pad Minis, fans are eligible to get a free Logitech headset or Logitech K380 keyboard, respectively. Both freebies will come in a limited quantity and on a first-come, first-served basis. So don't forget to add to cart as early as you can. And lastly, we are making this Double 11 truly memorable on Lazada by offering deal as low as 111 peso, 11 peso, and 1 peso only. So watch out, these peso deals. And next, we'll be having our next platform, which is Shopee's. So these are the must-have deals in this coming Double 11 campaigns. We'll be having the C30S, which will be available as low as 5,649 peso, while C25Y and C21s will both be at their lowest prices ever at just only 5,699 and 4,699 peso. And it comes with a free 80 gigabytes of Globe prepared SIM cards for each of the purchases. For Tech Life, this Double 11s on Shopee, the handheld vacuum and robot vacuums will also come with a free Pocket Bluetooth speaker that worth a value of 990 peso. Nevertheless, Shopee will also provide a 50% off vouchers for every minimum purchases of 1,000 peso with a discount value capped at 1,000 peso. Realme is also part of the Shopee Pay Later program, where customers can get Realme 10, Realme 9, and Pad Mini at 0% installment. And similar to Lazada, Watch 3, Power Bank 3i, Buds T100, as well as the Band 2 will also be available in Shopee at their heavily discounted prices for Shopee's Double 11's mega campaign sales. As for TikTok, the Double 11's campaigns runs from November 9 to November 11. And during this period of time, customers with any Realme purchases from 399 peso will have a platform voucher worth of 160 peso. In addition, Realme 8 GB plus 128 GB variants will have an exclusive offer in TikTok with a price drop of only 9,680, while the C11 2 GB plus 32 GB variants will be available for only a price of 4,380 peso. Check out our daily live selling at Realme official TikTok page, Elias Realme PH, for more information. And finally, here comes our newest e-commerce platforms, Zalora. We are offering a 0% installment via the Bank of Philippines Islands and Atomi Payment Gateway. The Zalora Double 11 campaign runs from November 11th to 16th only. And during this period of time, fans can snag Realme Book 5. It's just only with a price of 34,299 peso only. But using with just only the 0% of installment plan, they can get it just as low as a price point of 11,433 monthly. Finally, here come every purchases of the Realme 9 and GT Master editions on Zalora. It will come with a free Buds Q or Cobra Bluetooth speaker, respectively. As the last surprises for our guests and viewers today, I'm excited to announce that the Realme Pad 5G will soon be available nationwide with a Shopee launch exclusive. Please stay tuned to our Realme official Facebook page for more details on this Pad S 5G, our first tablets that offering a 5G connectivity. And before I head off, as a final reminder to all our guests, the Realme 10's higher variants of 8 GB plus 256 GB will have its exclusive online selling during Shopee Super Brand Day sale, which will fall on November 17 to 18 only. It will come with a price of 2,000 off at only just worth 12,999 with an addition of 1-year warranty. Again, catch this highest variance of Realme 10 exclusivity on Shopee's Super Brand Day program. Thank you very much, and have a yellow Christmas, everyone.
All right, thank you so much, Sir Ryan, for those irresistible deals for the all-new Argon. I learned so much from all our speakers talaga today. Realme series truly features the premium features for less. And I love a brand who really makes their technology, their brand, more accessible to even more Filipinos. I think that in itself deserves a big round of applause. There. So for our viewers at home who just joined our live, don't forget to comment, share, and watch as you're a few steps away to take home the Realme 10. The mechanics are already pinned in this live stream. So when you do share this live stream, don't forget to include our official hashtag so we can see your post. That's hashtag Epic Performance New Vision and hashtag Realme with you. The lucky winner will be announced really soon. So make sure to follow Realme's official social media pages so that you won't miss it out, especially if you're the winner. So to everyone who joined us for the entirety of the Realme 10 launch and everyone in attendance today, thank you so much. Again, this has been Nicole Cordobes, your official host for today's launch, and we wish you all a yellow Christmas, squad. Hello everyone, don't go away because our live stream may
So hello guys, we are on the set of Realme and stay tuned. We have a lot of surprises here.
Yes, oh yeah.
Yellow Christmas! to my Realme family for being the #1 smartphone brand in the Philippines again. So hello guys, we are on the set of realme and stay tuned. We have a lot of surprises.
Yes, oh yeah.
Yellow Christmas! Congratulations to my Realme family for being the #1 smartphone brand in the Philippines again. we are on the set of realme and stay tuned. We have a lot of surprises.
Yes, dog. Yeah.
Yellow Christmas! Congratulations to my realme family for being the #1 smartphone brand in the Philippines again.